Hey guys, it's Interior Auto Mechanic. I'm going to do a little bit of a recap. I just pulled a quarter panel off of a 2006 Saturn Ion 4-door, and basically I didn't record during it. I started to, and then I decided against it just because it's easier to go back and show you guys where all the screws are at. So anyway, I'm going to jump right in. You are going to have to remove a few extra pieces other than the quarter panel to get the quarter panel off. It's not a hard task. I've done it here in about probably 20 minutes, 25 minutes or so. That's just because I had to hunt for some of the screws, but you're not going to have to do that. So anyway, you are going to have to take this piece that goes across the top here. It's called like a drip rail. You are going to have to take that off. There are a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 T15 screws. Really simple to take off. Literally all you're going to do is unscrew them, and then the plastic panels, you'll see how they come apart. I think the front one slides towards the front and the rear one slides towards the back, and they pop right off. Just take your time, don't rush it, because if you rush it you'll break it. Once you do that, you can open your back door up. You're going to have two 15 or T15 millimeter screws right here. And then from here down, they're going to be T30. And realistically, on this panel, there's an extension piece that comes, you can get with it too. But you're only going to need to take off, if you're just taking the quarter panel off, just this T30 screw. Now, if you're needing to also replace this one, you're going to have to take the side skirt off to get to the very bottom screw, because it will be sitting on the car like this. These two will be exposed. Those are still T30, and this one is as well, but this one's covered up by the side skirt. If you're needing to get to that one, to take the side skirt off, what you need to do, there's a total of 4 clips on the bottom of it. They're just these simple, pop a flathead in and pry up. Oops, sorry, you guys couldn't see that. Pry up there, and they pop right out. There's a total of 4 of them on the bottom, and then what you need to do after that is come up front, and on this inner fender liner, there is 1 and 2. And if you take both of them out, then you are able to slide the side skirt forward towards the front of the car. And it's got this little cutout in it, as I've shown in in another video I did, so that you can open the back door and slide it off without any issue or without breaking it. And then that's off, and then you can get right down here to this bottom screw, take it out. So then after that, basically you're going to have, these have clips too. Sorry, I forgot to kind of mention that. It's got a rear inner fender liner. A lot of cars don't have this, but Saturns do. There are a total of 3 clips on the front, and then 3 on the back, right through here, you can see. And also there is 1 screw right there, and that is a 7mm screw, or I'm sorry, bolt, that you need to take out. And then after that, you pretty much can just pull this out. I didn't break anything when I did it, and it pulls out, and you can kind of drop it down a little bit, and there's 2 10mm bolts that go on here, that will go through this little section right here. And then after that, there is a 10mm bolt behind your taillight. And to take out your taillight, I'm pretty sure I've made a video on how to do it before, but it's just, I think, 1 T15 millimeter, and it pops in after that. If not, I'm sure you can look it up. But yeah, so there are a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I forgot to show you these because I didn't have to take these off. They were already off. There are the 2 10mm at the top for, like, when you pop your trunk. If I can hold this with one hand, there we go. There's 1 here and 1 here, and then also on the inside of this, there's probably going to be T15s or Phillips, one of the two. Those are pretty small diameter holes, and that's just going to be right when you open your trunk. You'll see that. And then the only other one that I forgot to mention is right up here, and I believe, if I remember right, that's a T15 as well. It's either a T15 or a T30. So realistically, the only tools you're going to need for this job, other than patience, is a T15mm, T30, not millimeter, sorry, T15 screw set, a T30 screw set, 10mm sockets with extension, and a 7mm socket, and a flathead, and just some patience. And anyway, if you got any other questions or want to see me do another video on another car or on the same car, comment in the section below, like, share, and subscribe, and have a great day as always. Thanks.